The intense and extreme training exercises conducted by militaries around the world are often shrouded in secrecy and myth. This video unveils the top 10 crazy military training exercises that push soldiers to their physical and mental limits. From Hell Week to cold weather survival training, these exercises are critical in preparing soldiers for real-world challenges. Number 1. U.S. Navy SEALs Hell Week. Hell Week is arguably one of the most grueling and renowned military training exercises in the world. Taking place during the first phase of basic underwater demolition, SEAL, BUD-S training, Hell Week pushes candidates to the brink of their physical and mental capacities. The exercise commences with 5.5 days of continuous, relentless training, with candidates given a mere total of 4 hours of sleep throughout the entire period. It is designed to test the trainees' endurance, determination, teamwork, and ability to perform under extreme stress and sleep deprivation. Throughout Hell Week, candidates undergo various physical tests and challenges. These include long-distance runs in sand, ocean swims in frigid waters, obstacle courses, log PT, physical training exercises, and boat races. The trainees are constantly wet, sandy, and cold, conditions that are purposefully maintained to create a state of mental and physical exhaustion. The instructors monitor the candidates' performance closely, looking not only for physical prowess, but also for qualities such as leadership, integrity, and the ability to work cohesively as a team. Trainees must demonstrate resilience, decision-making under pressure, and the unshakable determination that is required of a Navy SEAL. Hell Week is more than a test of physical endurance. It's a rite of passage in the making of a Navy SEAL. It instills in those who survive a deep sense of pride and a realization of their own potential. The lessons learned and the bonds formed during this relentless week are carried by SEALs throughout their careers, shaping them into some of the most skilled and respected warriors in the world. Number 2. Russian Spetsnaz's hand-to-hand combat training. The Spetsnaz, a term associated with special forces in Russia and other post-Soviet states, have a reputation for toughness, resilience, and exceptional combat skills. Among their most famous and intense training methods is the practice of hand-to-hand combat. This brutal and highly effective training regime sets the Spetsnaz apart from many other elite military units in the world. Hand-to-hand combat training within the Spetsnaz units is far more than mere punching and kicking. It's an intricate system known as Sistema, a Russian martial art that emphasizes fluidity, control, and the use of an opponent's force against them. This system integrates various fighting techniques from striking to grappling, and it is built upon the philosophy of natural movements and efficiency. Training begins with mastering basic movements, but quickly progresses to more complex techniques and scenarios. Spetsnaz soldiers must learn to fight in various terrains and under different conditions, from confined spaces to open fields, in complete darkness, or even when injured. This makes the training highly adaptable to real combat situations, where unpredictability is a given. One of the most astonishing aspects of Spetsnaz hand-to-hand combat training is the use of live weapons. Trainees often spar with real knives, bayonets, or even shovels to simulate authentic combat experience. This adds a layer of danger and realism that few other military units embrace. The use of live weapons instills a unique sense of urgency and awareness, crucial for survival on the battlefield. The Spetsnaz's hand-to-hand combat training is a crucible where the physical, mental, and tactical are fused into a cohesive and potent whole. It shapes soldiers who are not just fighters, but strategic thinkers, adaptable and prepared for the chaos of real combat. It fosters a culture of excellence, determination, and an unyielding will to prevail. In a world where technology often dominates the battlefield, the Spetsnaz's commitment to mastering hand-to-hand combat signifies a reverence for the human element of warfare. It's a profound statement about the nature of conflict and the qualities that define the warrior. For the Spetsnaz, hand-to-hand combat is not merely a skill. It's a tradition, an art, and a relentless pursuit of excellence that embodies their very identity. Number 3. British SAS's selection process, including the fan dance. The Special Air Service, SAS, of the British Army is renowned for having one of the most grueling selection processes in the world. The process is shrouded in secrecy, but what is known showcases an incredibly demanding regimen that tests the limits of human endurance and mental resilience. The selection process is divided into various phases, with each phase designed to challenge candidates in unique ways. However, one particular part of this process stands out for its sheer brutality and is symbolic of the entire SAS ethos: the fan dance. The fan dance is a 24-kilometer, 15-mile march over Pen y Fan, the highest peak in South Wales. Candidates must complete this march in under 4 hours, carrying a full pack and a rifle, which altogether weighs around 50 pounds. What makes this exercise particularly daunting is the terrain. Pen y Fan is notorious for its steep inclines, loose rocks, and rapidly changing weather conditions, ranging from sweltering heat to freezing winds and rain. The fan dance is not just a test of physical endurance, it's a measure of determination, navigation skill, and the ability to operate under extreme pressure. Candidates are expected to find their way across the treacherous terrain using only a map and compass. They must also contend with exhaustion, pain, and the constant awareness that failure in this task likely means elimination from the selection process. But the fan dance is only one part of the SAS selection. The entire process lasts around 6 months and includes jungle training, combat survival, escape and evasion exercises, and a variety of physical and psychological tests. The selection's overall attrition rate is staggering, with typically less than 10% of candidates successfully completing the course. The SAS's selection process, including the infamous fan dance, is more than a series of exercises. It's a carefully designed crucible that shapes and refines those who will join the ranks of one of the world's most elite special forces. It embodies a philosophy that recognizes the human element as the most vital component of warfare, and it creates soldiers who are not just fit and skilled, but wise, resilient, and prepared for the unpredictable nature of modern conflict. The fan dance, with its physical and metaphorical ascents and descents, serves as a symbol of this arduous journey towards becoming a member of the SAS. Number 4. French Foreign Legion's jungle training in French Guiana. The French Foreign Legion's jungle training in French Guiana is a notorious and challenging training regimen that exposes recruits to one of the most inhospitable environments on Earth. This jungle warfare school is not merely a test of physical prowess, but an intense immersion into survival, adaptability, and combat skills required for warfare in tropical terrain. The jungle training takes place in the dense and remote rainforests of French Guiana, a region marked by its sweltering heat, high humidity, relentless rainfall, and an abundance of dangerous wildlife. Recruits must learn to navigate through this treacherous environment, where every step can bring unforeseen challenges. The training encompasses various aspects of jungle warfare and survival. Soldiers are taught how to build shelters using natural materials, find and purify water, identify edible plants, and catch and cook wildlife. They also learn the crucial skills of navigation through dense foliage, where traditional compass reading can be near impossible. Combat training in the jungle is a world apart from other terrains. Recruits are drilled in ambush techniques, close-quarter combat, and patrolling in an environment where visibility is often reduced to mere meters. They must learn to move silently, utilize camouflage, and adapt their fighting techniques to an environment where conventional tactics often fail. One of the unique aspects of the Legion's jungle training is the focus on mental resilience. The isolation, discomfort, and constant physical demands can take a toll on even the most hardened soldiers. Recruits are taught to endure, to push through pain and fatigue, and to maintain focus and morale when faced with relentless adversity. The French Foreign Legion's jungle training is not about producing superhuman soldiers, but crafting warriors who can adapt, think creatively, and operate under the most trying conditions. It's about understanding and respecting the jungle, learning to see it not just as a hostile environment, but as a battlefield rich with opportunities and challenges. Through sweat, toil, and determination, those who complete this rigorous training emerge with skills that transcend the battlefield. They carry with them a profound understanding of human endurance, adaptability, and the extraordinary capabilities that lie within us all. The French Foreign Legion's jungle training in French Guiana stands as a testament to the complexity and depth of modern warfare. It is a vivid reminder that despite our technological advancements, the fundamentals of survival, courage, and ingenuity remain at the heart of what it means to be a soldier. In the jungle, there are no shortcuts, no easy paths. There's only the relentless pursuit of mastery, the embracing of discomfort, and the will to prevail. Number 5. South Korean Special Forces Martial Arts Training. The South Korean Special Forces are renowned for their rigorous and unique martial arts training regimen. This training is not merely about acquiring combat skills. It is a holistic approach that encompasses physical conditioning, mental fortitude, spiritual growth, and an unswerving commitment to mastery. The martial arts training of South Korean Special Forces goes beyond traditional military practice and is an integral part of their identity. Taekwondo and Hapkido are two martial arts heavily emphasized within the training. Taekwondo is known for its high-flying kicks and striking techniques, while Hapkido focuses on joint locks, throws, and weapon techniques. Special Forces soldiers must become proficient in these arts, and their training often resembles that of professional martial artists, rather than conventional soldiers. The physical demands of this training are immense. Soldiers are expected to perform hundreds of kicks, punches, and other techniques daily, honing their bodies to deliver maximum force with precision and control. This requires not only strength and flexibility, but exceptional coordination and balance. But martial arts training is not solely about physical prowess. It's also a mental and philosophical journey. Soldiers are taught to cultivate a warrior's mindset, embodying principles such as respect, integrity, perseverance, and indomitable spirit. This training in values is seen as equally important to the technical skills, fostering a mindset that can stay focused and resilient under the pressures of modern warfare. Realism is a vital component of the South Korean Special Forces martial arts training. Soldiers engage in full-contact sparring with minimal protective gear, honing their reactions and developing the ability to apply their skills under pressure. Training often includes real-life scenarios where soldiers must use their martial arts abilities to overcome various challenges, further bridging the gap between training and actual combat situations. Weapons training is also integral to the regimen. Special Forces soldiers learn to use traditional Korean weapons such as swords, staffs, and knives, in addition to modern firearms. This weapons training is not merely a nod to tradition. It emphasizes adaptability and resourcefulness, essential traits for Special Forces operatives. The South Korean Special Forces martial arts training stands as a symbol of a broader philosophy that recognizes the soldier as a whole being, where mind, body, and spirit are cultivated in unison. It's a testament to the power of human will and the timeless relevance of ancient wisdom in a modern military context. In a world where technology and tactics are constantly evolving, South Korea's approach underscores the enduring importance of the human factor in warfare. It's a challenging path, a pursuit of perfection, and a way of life that defines the very essence of South Korea's elite warriors. Number 6. Israeli Defense Forces Krav Maga Training. Krav Maga, the renowned martial art and self-defense system born in Israel, is an integral part of the Israeli Defense Forces IDF training regimen. Unlike other martial arts that may focus on form and aesthetics, Krav Maga is designed with a singular purpose: to neutralize threats as quickly and efficiently as possible. The IDF's Krav Maga training is a manifestation of this principle, instilling in soldiers the skills to protect themselves and others in the chaos of combat. At the core of Krav Maga is the philosophy of adaptability and practicality. The techniques taught are intended to be effective regardless of the soldier's size, strength, or experience level. They involve strikes, holds, and maneuvers aimed at vulnerable areas of the body, allowing for maximum impact with minimal effort. The IDF's Krav Maga training begins with learning basic techniques and gradually progresses to complex scenarios and simulations. Soldiers are taught to respond to a wide variety of threats, from unarmed attacks to armed assailants with knives, guns, or other weapons. Training is vigorous and often full contact, replicating the intensity and unpredictability of real-life situations. One of the distinctive aspects of Krav Maga training in the IDF is the emphasis on situational awareness and mental preparedness. Soldiers are trained to assess their environment quickly, identify potential threats, and make rapid decisions under pressure. This mental acuity is considered as vital as physical prowess, reflecting the complex and often ambiguous nature of modern warfare. The impact of Krav Maga on the IDF and Israeli society at large goes beyond mere combat training. It reflects a national ethos that values resilience, innovation, and pragmatism. Krav Maga is not just a martial art. It's a symbol of Israel's survival instinct and its commitment to thriving in a challenging and often hostile region. In the broader context of military training, the IDF's Krav Maga regiment stands as a unique example of a system that merges physical ability, mental agility, ethical awareness, and cultural significance. It represents a holistic approach to soldiering that recognizes the human being behind the uniform. For the IDF, Krav Maga is not just a set of techniques. It's a mindset, a way of life, and an essential tool in the arsenal of one of the world's most formidable military forces. The blend of toughness, intelligence, and purpose that defines Krav Maga is, in many ways, a reflection of the Israeli Defense Forces themselves. It's a fitting testament to a military that values not just strength but wisdom, not just victory but virtue. Number 7. Australian SASR's Reinforcement Cycle. The Special Air Service Regiment, SASR of the Australian Defence Force, is among the most elite and respected Special Forces units in the world. Entry into this exclusive group is fiercely competitive, and the training is known for being incredibly demanding. The SASR's reinforcement cycle is a pivotal part of this rigorous selection process. The reinforcement cycle is not a single event, but a comprehensive training program lasting several months. It's designed to test, evaluate, and develop the physical, mental, and tactical abilities of candidates aspiring to join the SASR. The program is multifaceted, including endurance tests, survival training, tactical exercises, and psychological assessments. The physical aspect of the reinforcement cycle is immediately apparent. Candidates are subjected to grueling fitness tests, long marches with heavy packs, and physically taxing drills. The exercises are not only demanding but unpredictable, simulating the uncertainties and complexities of real-world operations. But the physical training is only part of the story. The SASR places a strong emphasis on mental resilience, leadership, and decision-making under pressure. Candidates are continuously evaluated on their ability to think clearly, make sound judgments, and lead effectively, even when exhausted, stressed, and faced with unexpected challenges. Survival training is another key element of the reinforcement cycle. Candidates are taught to survive in various hostile environments, from deserts to jungles. They learn essential survival skills such as navigation, shelter building, and food procurement. But beyond mere survival, they are trained to thrive, adapting to their surroundings and turning adversity into an advantage. The SASR's reinforcement cycle is a testament to the regiment's commitment to excellence, demanding the best from its candidates and forging them into highly capable, versatile operators. It's not just about physical prowess or tactical acumen. It's about creating soldiers who are adaptable, resilient, and unyielding in their pursuit of excellence. Those who survive the reinforcement cycle and earn the coveted Sandy Beret become part of an elite brotherhood, ready to undertake some of the most challenging and critical missions in defense of their nation. The reinforcement cycle is a symbol of the SASR's standards, values, and relentless drive, reflecting the essence of what it means to be a member of this esteemed Special Forces regiment. Number 8. Norwegian MJK's Cold Weather Survival Training. Norway's Marine Jägerkommandoen, MJK, is one of the most elite special operations forces in the world. The MJK specializes in naval and maritime operations, but they are also well-versed in a wide array of missions. One of the distinguishing features of the MJK is their extensive cold weather survival training, reflecting Norway's harsh Arctic environment. Cold weather survival is more than just a skill for the MJK. It's an essential aspect of their operational readiness. Norway's unique geography, with its rugged mountains, dense forests, and icy waters, requires specialized training. MJK operators must be prepared to operate in conditions that many would find unbearable. The training begins with mastering the basics of cold weather survival. This includes understanding the physiology of cold weather exposure, recognizing the signs of frostbite and hypothermia, and learning how to prevent them. Clothing and equipment are meticulously chosen and tested to ensure they provide the necessary protection without hindering mobility or effectiveness. But knowledge and equipment are only part of the equation. MJK operators must also develop the mental toughness to endure the discomfort and challenges of cold weather operations. This is achieved through realistic, demanding exercises that simulate real-world conditions. Operators may be required to spend days or even weeks in the field, facing freezing temperatures, snowstorms, and icy terrain. Navigating in such conditions is a challenge in itself. MJK operators are trained in winter navigation skills, including snowshoeing and skiing. They learn to move silently and efficiently through the snow, whether on a stealth reconnaissance mission or a high-speed assault. The MJK's cold weather survival training is not a mere add-on. It's an integral part of their identity and capabilities. It reflects the reality of Norway's strategic environment and the unique challenges that the MJK must be prepared to face. The training is demanding, realistic, and relentless, forging operators who are not only skilled but resilient, adaptable, and unyielding. The cold weather survival training of the Norwegian MJK is a testament to their professionalism, determination, and excellence. It embodies the ethos of the MJK, reflecting their commitment to being always ready, no matter the conditions or the challenges. It's a symbol of their readiness to defend their nation, even in the harshest and most demanding of environments. The icy landscapes of Norway are not just a backdrop, they are part of the MJK's DNA, shaping them into one of the most capable and respected special operations forces in the world. Number 9. Indian Para-Special Forces Probation and Baladan Training. India's Para-Special Forces, also known as Para-SF, is an elite and secretive unit within the Indian Armed Forces. To earn the coveted Maroon Beret and be a part of this esteemed unit, candidates must undergo a grueling probation period and rigorous Baladan training. The probation period for Para-SF is known for its difficulty and demanding nature. It is designed to push candidates to their physical and mental limits, testing their resolve and commitment to becoming a part of this elite force. The selection process is highly competitive, and only the most exceptional candidates are chosen to undergo the probation phase. The probation period begins with a stringent physical fitness test, which serves as the first filtering process. Candidates must display exceptional strength, endurance, and agility to proceed to the next stages. Those who meet the required standards move on to more rigorous training. The probationers are then subjected to various phases of training that include obstacle courses, long-distance runs, water confidence exercises, and combat drills. The goal is to assess not only physical prowess but also the ability to work well under pressure, adaptability, and leadership potential. Perhaps one of the most challenging aspects of the probation is the sleep deprivation and psychological stress candidates are subjected to. Long days and nights of training without adequate rest test their mental fortitude and determination. This is intended to simulate the real-life scenarios where Para-SF operatives must remain alert and perform effectively despite fatigue and stress. After successfully completing the probation phase, the candidates move on to the Baladan training. Baladan, which translates to sacrifice in Hindi, is a highly specialized and secretive phase of training that further hones the skills and mental attributes of the Para-SF operators. Throughout the training, the Para-SF candidates are continuously evaluated. Only those who demonstrate exceptional skills, determination, and adaptability are awarded the Maroon Beret and the privilege of joining the Para-Special Forces. The Indian Para-Special Forces probation and Baladan training are a testament to the unit's commitment to excellence and to producing some of the most capable and versatile special operations soldiers. The training is arduous, demanding, and relentless, forging warriors who are not just physically skilled, but also mentally tough, adaptable, and unwavering in their dedication to serving their nation. The Maroon Beret is not just a symbol of their membership in the Para-SF, it is a mark of distinction and a testament to their elite status within the Indian Armed Forces. Number 10. Chinese PLA's Tiger's Mouth Road March. The Chinese People's Liberation Army, PLA, is known for its rigorous and demanding training exercises designed to prepare soldiers for the challenges of modern warfare. One such exercise is the grueling Tiger's Mouth Road March, a physically and mentally taxing training regimen that has become symbolic of the PLA's determination and resilience. The Tiger's Mouth Road March is not a single event but a comprehensive training program lasting several days. It is designed to test, evaluate, and develop the physical, mental, and tactical abilities of soldiers. The program is multifaceted, including endurance tests, survival training, tactical exercises, and psychological assessments. The march covers a considerable distance, often spanning several tens of kilometers, to be completed within a strict time frame. Soldiers are required to carry full equipment, including their personal weapons, ammunition, and heavy backpacks, adding to the difficulty of the task. The exercise is meticulously planned to simulate real-world combat scenarios, challenging soldiers to perform under strenuous conditions. Tactical exercises are a critical part of the training, where soldiers apply what they've learned in complex, realistic scenarios. They are taught a wide range of skills, from close-quarters combat to reconnaissance and intelligence gathering. These exercises are designed to be as realistic as possible, reflecting the diverse and multifaceted nature of modern warfare. Survival skills are also a significant aspect of the training. Soldiers learn to build shelters, start fires, and procure food in the wilderness. These skills are not just theoretical, they are practiced and honed through rigorous exercises that test the soldier's ability to survive and function effectively in adverse conditions. The Tiger's Mouth Road March is more than a physical test. It embodies a philosophy of perseverance, adaptability, and relentless pursuit of excellence. It symbolizes the PLA's commitment to preparing its soldiers for the harshest realities of warfare, cultivating a warrior ethos that values determination, sacrifice, and unity. The Tiger's Mouth Road March of the Chinese PLA stands as a testament to their professionalism, determination, and excellence. It reflects the PLA's commitment to being always ready, no matter the conditions or the challenges. The exercise is a symbol of their readiness to defend their nation, even in the most demanding and adverse environments. The unforgiving landscapes become part of the soldiers' training, shaping them into formidable warriors, prepared to undertake critical missions in defense of their nation. The Tiger's Mouth Road March is a powerful demonstration of the PLA's resolve to forge soldiers who are not only skilled, but also resilient, adaptable, and unyielding in their pursuit of excellence.